Hey guys, thanks for joining me. We have a 30-minute resistance band workout for you today. So you need a resistance band like so, or if you have a couple you want to grab them. Also a mat, just have it close by. We'll use it at the very end of class. Water towel if you want, as always. Go ahead, if you have that band, set it aside for now. We're going to do a quick, just like a 2-minute warm-up, and then we'll get started with that band. So if you're all set, take your feet nice and wide here. We're going to start with a lunge side to side. Toes point forward, shifting your weight side to side. Belly pulling in, back is flat, and then we're going to add that hand reaching towards your opposite foot. Go nice and low in those legs. Moving at your pace. Good, keep it up. We're here 10 more seconds. We're going to take it down to a plank in 3, 2, 1. So just finding a high plank. Knees or toes as you need here as we're just getting warmed up. Shoulders stack over wrist. Belly is in, core is strong. Go ahead, step your right foot outside your right hand. Find a spider stretch. And then step it back. Take that spider lunge on your left. Good, so make sure that heel is planting to the floor. You have a good amount of weight in that left leg. Take it back, push your hips high, find a down dog. Pull back forward to that push-up or high plank. Back to your down dog. One more time, high plank, strong in that core. Down dog, hips go high. Walk your hands back to your feet. Gently roll it up. Taking some squats here, feet hip width apart. Just a basic squat, down and up. Good, getting low in those legs, getting them warmed up for your workout. Keep it going, we have 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, stay up, arm circles back. Go ahead, reverse it. Quick sip of water. If you need it, grab a band. We are starting with the legs. So we're going to start with just a basic squat. Handles holding onto. Feet hip width apart. Draw your belly in. Pull those hands up to your shoulders. Basic squat, down and up. Taking your time. We're here for a minute. Push your hips back. Power through the heels to stand. Glutes squeeze at the top. Go ahead, make sure that chest is staying lifted and you're looking forward. So you're fighting the resistance of that band as you power up from the bottom of the squat. We're about halfway in. If you have different bands, you could probably do a fairly heavy one here. Down and up, keep it going. Belly is in, you're strong in that core. In 10, we're going to take this to a squat press with just the right arm pressing. So we can adjust the feet. We'll drop that left handle. 3, 2, 1. Gently go ahead, lower those arms down. If you need a little more pull, a little more band for that right arm, adjust here. Both feet go on that band. Hand comes back to that shoulder. You're going to squat down. As you stand out of that squat, that arm presses. We go in 3, 2, 1. Squat, big press up. Squat, big press up. So again, it's a minute here. If you need to adjust, do it. You want enough resistance that you're feeling that press, but that you can also do it. So adjusting that right foot is going to adjust the tension on that band. More band you have here, less resistance you're working on. Belly in, strong core, halfway there. Good. Big press up. Everything lowers, everything comes up. Make sure you're still finding bottom of that squat. Still focusing on those legs as well as that press here. Great job. You have 10 to go. 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Go ahead, grab both handles here. We're going to take our right foot, middle of your band, and you're gonna take your left foot back, finding a lunge position. Elbows are gonna tuck inside of your band at the bottom of your lunge. So go ahead, drop your left knee. As you press up out of that lunge, you're gonna open, think of L's. Bend down, close in, open up, press out of that lunge. All right, we got it. You're here for a minute. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep it up. So you're working those legs in the lunges. You're working your chest in that opener. Make sure you're tucking and then nice and big. Think of L's. Make it big. Come back and tuck as you bend into that lunge. Shoulders back, your chest is lifted. Steady breath, you got it. Get low and pop up. You're past halfway. Okay, keep those right toes relaxed in that front foot there. Sink into that right heel. Hang on, you have 10 more seconds. We're gonna take that squat press on the left, coming next. 3, 2, 1, carefully release. All right, keep the handle in that left, drop the other end. Place your feet with what you think you're gonna need for that press. Bring that arm up. We go in 3, 2, 1, low in that squat, power up. Inhale, lower, exhale, press. Good, then at the top of that, make sure you aren't leaning completely upright. So these shoulders should be level. Low as you can in that squat. Toes light, chest up, looking forward. Everything is timed, so you're going at your pace. Don't worry about staying with me. Don't worry about counting reps. Stay strong, a few more. 10 to go. We're back to that lunge, this time on the left leg front. 3, 2, 1, carefully release. Both handles here. Left foot middle of that band. Right foot back, finding a nice big lunge stance. Back heels up, dig into the ball of that foot. Elbows tuck, let's drop down. Press out of that lunge, open up. Here we go, 1 minute. Inhale as you drop, exhale as you pop up. Belly in, strong core. Open that chest and close. Great job, you got it. Back knee drop into the floor, you're getting low in that lunge. A whole lot is going on in this move. Halfway there. Are those L's still just as big? As you're getting tired, really focus on that form. Stay strong. 10 to go. Legs will get a break coming next. 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Great job, guys. All right, you can take your hands through the handles if you want so they're not flailing around. You're gonna grab a piece of the band and then adjust as you need. So less you have, harder it's gonna be, more you have, easier. Think of a lat pull down machine. That's what we're gonna do, but we're gonna pull it in front. So hands on, arms are up, big stretch, belly in. Pull those band down as those elbows go out. Slow as you go up. Exhale, slow as you come up. Elbows out nice and wide. Fight that resistance as you come up. And then so think as you're pulling down, elbows are coming back slightly so you can squeeze your shoulder blades together. You want to put this work in your back and not your shoulders. So really focus on squeezing shoulder blades together, and that'll help make that happen. Good, big squeeze, bring it up. And as you need to, you can adjust the hands on that band for more or less resistance. 20 more seconds. Good, it's a tiny hold to really squeeze at the bottom of this move. 10 to go. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna keep this. You can adjust that bit of band you have if you need. We're gonna pull arms out to the side. So probably want a little more band. Arms are gonna stay straight, just with a soft bend to your elbows. Pull that band to your chest. Control, come back to the start. Shoulder blade squeeze, come back to the start. Good, you got it. Pull, squeeze, back to the start. Stay strong. Remember, those arms are staying straight, just a soft bend to the elbows. Good work. You got it, 10 to go. 2, 1. Drop the arms, roll the shoulders. Great job, guys. We're gonna go back to that in a pulse. It's just gonna be 30 seconds. So at the extension of that move, you're gonna pulse it. All right, if you need a break within that 30 seconds, certainly take it. Grab about the same width of band you have had in 3, 2, 1. Out and pulse it. So that band's pushing on that chest and then bouncing back off. It's not too big, it's just a little pulse. Focus on squeeze. Hang those shoulder blades together. Squeeze, squeeze. Every time you pull that band towards you. Steady breath, you got it. Should be quite uncomfortable here. 10 more seconds. Can you hang on? Squeeze, squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Go ahead, take a big shoulder roll here. All right, great job, guys. Hands can stay through. You're gonna take this behind your back now. And then just like we did there, you're gonna grab onto the band. Again, bigger piece of the band you have, easier, less harder. We're gonna bring the band up to our armpits. And then, again, you can always adjust that resistance as you need. Bring those elbows up, parallel to the floor. You're gonna press out and then come back to L's. Exhale, press, inhale, back in. So think like you're doing your chest press, right? We have those L's at the start, and then you're pressing up, or in this case, forward. Exhale, press, inhale, back to the start. Working that chest squeeze as you push out. Halfway there. Good, breath is steady. Keep working that chest, keep it nice and smooth on your reps. Great job, guys. We have 10 more seconds. We are gonna pulse this, but we're gonna take a break first. In 3, 2, 1, just relax those arms for a sec, roll the shoulders, shake out. So we're gonna pulse the extension of it, or like almost the extension of it. 30 seconds, elbows up, reach those arms out. Elbows are soft, and you're gonna push out from there. All right, so you're never locking those elbows. They are soft and then a little bend, soft and a little bend. Keep that pulse, keep squeezing, keep breathing. Good, you got it. 10 to go. Hang in for 3, 2, 1. Gently lower. Great job, guys. Go ahead, take the band off, shake out. If you want a sip of water, go ahead, grab it now. We're gonna move into some single arm work. So we're gonna start with a single row working back, and then we're gonna go single tricep after that. So handle, right hand. You're gonna put your left foot on the band. Closer that foot is to the handle, less band you have. Again, harder it is. Further away, easier it is. So for this first one, it's gonna be a narrow row. Depending on your band, you probably don't need all that much here. Since your back is pretty strong, you're gonna want a good amount of resistance here. So left foot on, right hand on the handle, your thumb pointing towards me. Find a lean forward, soften that right knee, draw your belly in. Wide or narrow row, 30 seconds right now. So pull that arm right up next to the side of your body. Control as you lower. 30 seconds of work, so make sure you have enough resistance that you're feeling this. Again, adjust that foot anytime you need. Big lift and control. Squeezing the shoulder blade at the top of this. We're gonna have a 10-second hold at the top of your row in 3, 2, 1, up and hold. Everything is still. Drive that elbow high and hold it. Breathe. Wide row is coming next. I'm going to suggest you move your left foot just a tad over. Relax that arm. Don't go too far. Just adjust that foot if you need. And then you're going to rotate that wrist so the thumb's pointing to the knee. That elbow's going to go up and out now here. Here we go. 30 seconds. Up and out. Control down. So since you're taking that band now further away from you, you just might want a little more of it, which is why we adjusted our feet. Still a row, still working your back, so you need to be leaning forward. Taking that elbow up and out, finding the squeeze at the top. Great job, 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna find a 10-second hold here. You got it, 3, 2, 1, top we hold. Stay and breathe. Elbows up and out. 3, 2, 1. Gently lower kickbacks next. You're going to want more of that band as these will be smaller muscle group. So you're not quite as strong here. So we're going to find that lean forward still. You're going to lift your right elbow up. And then from there, you're going to extend that arm back. Bend in. Keep that elbow high the entire time. Here we go. 30 seconds. So that thumb is towards me. At the extension, your palm is facing up. So it's a little different from our regular kickbacks, where your thumb is pointing forward instead of to your body. But everything else you should think is the same. So the elbow stays high. You're extending that arm. You're squeezing the tricep at the top of that lift. Good, you got it. 5 seconds, we find that hold. 3, 2, 1. Top of that hold. Get there. Hold and breathe. It should be uncomfortable. Lift that arm a little higher. You have 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Bend and gently lower. Great job, guys. Other side, those 3. Start with that narrow row. Just a bit of that band you probably need. Strong posture. Strong in that stance. Find that lean and we row right here. Narrow row, arm right along the side of your body. Control that resistance. Belly in, strong core. Good work, guys. Keep it up. Good. In 10, we're going to find that hold. Right here, hold it up, top of that lift. Elbows as high as it can be. Nothing else moved, breathe. That wide row's coming next. Adjust that foot if you need. In 3, 2, 1. Gently lower the arm. Wrist is gonna rotate so that thumb's pointing towards your knee. Find that lean, belly in, back flat, up and out. Here we go. So once you're in that row, the only thing moving is that arm. Your chest stays still, legs stay locked in place. Work your back, lift and squeeze. Great work, guys. Keep it up. 5 seconds, we go to that hold. 2, 1, top and hold it. Lift that elbow high as you can. It's out away from the body. A little higher. 3, 2, 1, gently lower. Adjust your foot. We're setting up that kickback on your left. Finding that lean, lift that elbow up. Make sure it's gonna stay there. Push that palm back, bend, come back in. Extend and bend, good. Once you got that, take your gaze down. You don't need the string to look up here. Keep that elbow high. Do you have enough resistance in the band? You're feeling that tricep. Great job, focus on that form. Less than 10, we find that hold. I'll take a quick break if you need it. 3, 2, 1, hold it up. I know it's uncomfortable, get that arm high as you can and breathe. Squeeze that tricep. A little higher. 3, 2, 1, gently lower, shake it out. Great job, guys. Sip of water if you want. We're gonna move on to biceps coming next. All right, so when you're good, we're using both handles here. You can put 1 foot on, you can put 2 feet on. If you want tighter resistance, you're gonna put 2 feet on, and then you can play with how wide or narrow you bring your feet. But if you're thinking your band's pretty tight and it's gonna be a struggle, start with 1 foot on. All right, so we're just gonna do a basic bicep curl. Whatever stance you're in, pull the shoulders back, belly in, elbows point back, we're curling up. Slowly lower. Here we go. 30 seconds. Inhale up, exhale lower. Lock your elbows into your ribs. Full range of motion, so you're coming all the way up, extending those arms long at the bottom. Good job, guys. Keep working at your pace. Five seconds. 2, 1. We're gonna bring it to mid. Stop it right here. Find a pulse. Pulsing up, up, up. So it's mid and higher, mid and higher. Try to relax your shoulders as much as you can. Little pulse. You got it. Belly in, low back safe. 3, 2, 1, gently lower, roll the shoulders. We're going back to that curl. Here we go, 20 seconds, a little shorter this time. Breathe, you got it, work those biceps. Good. Three, 2, 1. Gently lower. Bring those feet a little closer. We're gonna do a reverse grip curl, so a little harder. We were here, now you're here. Turn those palms back. Elbows stay locked in, don't bring them forward. Lift, control down. Lift up to the shoulders, control down. Feeling forearms and biceps here. So tendency is you kind of wanna lean forward to help bring that band up. Don't do that, it makes it easier. Pull those shoulders back, lock everything in, and just lift those arms. Make sure that elbow isn't leaving the side of your body. Smooth and controlled, you got it. Good, 10 more seconds. I'm gonna find a hold at our mid. Bring it up to mid, we're just holding, breathe. Just holding and breathe, feeling those forearms firing up here. Keep holding, keep breathing. You have 3, 2, 1. Gently lower, roll the shoulders. All right, we're gonna cross our handles here. Again, adjust those feet if you need to take them wider for more resistance. Once we get going in the move, do what you need. Upright row, elbows drive up and out. Here we go. So you're standing tall the entire time. think you're squeezing your traps at the top of this lift. So once you drive those elbows high, squeezing right behind here. Try to keep your wrists as relaxed and as neutral as possible. Good, squeezing at the top. Find the tiny pause there. Five seconds. We're going to keep this move. We're just going to cross what arms in front. 3, 2, 1. From the bottom, just switch whatever hand was in front to upright rows. Here we go. Last 30. After this, we're going to go down onto our mat and finish up with some leg work. Lift and squeeze. Elbows are leading. Drive them high. Adjusting those feet if you need different resistance here. Three, 2, 1. Great job, guys. Carefully release that band. Go ahead, grab your mat here. We're going to come onto our backs. For the last bit of work. So there's two options with this exercise. You can take the handles to your feet and wrap it around your low back. That's how I'm going to do it. If you don't feel safe with that, you can put your foot on the band. We'll both be on the band like this. So wrapping it around your low back. Handle's going to slide through that shoe. So if you can see that, it's on my laces. And once you're there, make sure you roll that on as far as you can. As you're doing the exercise, just watch that band. Make sure it's staying on your feet. If that were to come off, that might not be good. All right, so let's go on to our back. Taking our legs straight up. Make sure that band stayed around your low back. Once you are there, your upper body can just relax. Legs straight as you can, feet flexed. Make sure those handles are still on there nice and tight. We're going to cross our legs twice. We're going to go wide as we can and pulse twice. 3, 2, 1. Join me. 2 cross, 2 wide pulse. 2 cross, 2 wide pulse. At your pace. Keeping everything nice and controlled. So those crosses, make sure your feet aren't hitting. On those pulses, take those legs wide as you can. That range of motion is going to be different for everyone. Feet are staying flexed. Make sure those handles are staying on your shoes. Belly is pulling in. That low back is pushing to the mat. Make sure there's no strain in that low back. All right, feet stay up. We're just crossing. Cross and cross. Really controlled. Just let your upper body relax here. Focus on those legs. Good, steady breath, few more. Now we're gonna go just to that pulse. Take your legs wide as you can. Feet flex, tiny pulse. Good, range of motion is little. Keep those legs wide. Steady breath, that belly is in, your shoulders are relaxed. Good, 10 to go. We're gonna make this a little bigger. So you're gonna stay in that straddle. Just bring those feet in a little further, make that range of motion a little bigger. So think maybe halfway up and wide, halfway up and wide. Keep that going. Half and wide, half and wide. You got it. Good job. Stay strong. You got it. A few more. We're going to take our feet all the way back to the top. And then make sure they're about hip width apart. We're just going to hold here. Feet hip width apart. Stay relaxed. And then we're going to go out 3 times. That third one being as wide as you can go. So first third, take those legs out and hold. Next third, out and hold. And then you're wide as you can, hold it. 2 cross, 2 pulse, 30 seconds, and you're done. Here we go, how we started. 2 cross, 2 wide and pulse. You're always crossing that same leg first. Try to switch that up. Keep those legs straight, keep your feet flexed. Handle staying on your shoes. Great job, you're doing so well. We have 10 more seconds, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Bending the knees, taking that band off. Coming up to a seat. Awesome job, guys. All right, so you can set that band aside. We'll take a stretch here to finish up. Let's rise up. Let's start with upper body. Open those arms nice and wide. Breath is steady. Good work. Thumbs push down. Get the biceps here. Go ahead, bring those arms forward. Round the shoulders. Push away. Big stretch up. And then bring your right heel forward. Push your hips back. And let's stretch through the back of that right leg. Step that right leg out to the side, so I'm going to side lunge. And go ahead, bring them back in. Take that left foot forward. Hinging forward. And a side lunge to your left. Shifting center, find that straddle stretch, drop it down, your head is heavy. Gently rolling up, taking a big stretch up overhead with an inhale, exhale, and release. All right, hope everyone had a good full body workout today. Thank you guys for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day and hopefully see you soon. Take care.